Oh, hi there. You don't like to build things? Oh, you do? Well, great. Let me show you what I've been doing. This is a project that I've been working on. It's a wood shed. We've kind of been building it, or I've been building it. My brother has helped me a bit, and we've been just building this as we go. Now, a couple things I just want to point out when building something. We first started by digging our footings. We used sonotube, and then we formed a nice pedestal for the beam or the post to sit on. And good thing, before you start doing this, you want to know the material that you're working with, and we chose to use 6x6 rough cut timber. Now, once you kind of know the size that you want to build your project, you get your string lines out and lay out where you want to put your footings. So then we dug those, and then we pre-assembled some forms that were going to be the right dimensions for the posts to sit on, and then we framed that. Once we we also put rebar in there, 2-foot rebar, and it's sticking up in, and that eliminates having a saddle. We've put a membrane in between the concrete just to make sure that no moisture is coming up. It's going to make it last even longer. The good thing is, when you're kind of building it as you go, don't be too worried about setting your footings exact, because it's pretty hard. As long as they're in line, you know, these two panels, if they're off a ½ inch or so, it's not the end of the world. You want to make sure that they are square and perpendicular is what's important. And so then once our footing set up, then we put our posts in. And we did this, like I said, we have the rebar in there, so we marked out and drilled into the bottom of the post. We put the membrane, and then we put PL into the holes we drilled. We chose to use ½ inch rebar, and then we put our 5 posts on. And then once we did that, then we were able to measure at the bottom the distance for our plates for our walls. So then we cut our top and bottom plates for all the 4 different sections, and then we can frame the walls. So after that, we got our level points across, and our footings were pretty bang on, so we were happy about that. We installed a double 2x10 beam along the back that we made, and this is all out of the brown pressure treated lumber. And once we got that in, then we did, if you can see up in here, we have a triple beam that we've notched onto our 6x6 post, and that's going to carry the weight of across the front here. So we did a triple on the front and a double on the back, because we put a 3rd post in there. And you can also see that we've put a 6x6 that we've notched into there, and this is for the front portion of our roof, to help with our build out for our soffit. And it just kind of takes the weight of the cantilever here. And if you can see kind of the profile that we got for the wood shed. Now this section here, up in the between the roof and the wall, is going to stay open, and then we're going to be putting some hardy board. It's kind of a fibrous cement board siding, and it comes pre-painted. It actually looks like this, and it works really well. You don't have to ever paint it, and it's really low maintenance. So once you get everything, all your walls and everything, before you start framing the roof, you want to make sure that you plumb up all the corners and make sure this is square and braced. And you want to leave that on until you get your roof. And then once you have the roof on, I chose to do blocking. You know, a lot of people don't want to do blocking, and this is less than 6 feet, and around here I think the code is over, I believe it's over 9 feet, maybe even 10. But you know, for the little bit of time to put some blocking in, it really makes the structure a lot stronger. and we've done the blocking up in the ceiling as well. And you can see how nice everything is. You know, if you take your time, this is all going to be exposed, so you want to make sure everything, even putting where you put the screws and everything and the nails, the better that you can make it look consistent. It just looks a lot cleaner. And so, you know, for a project for your house, when I'm building something for somebody, I like to build it like I'm building it for myself, and I know it's going to last, and I want it to be like a piece of art. So the next step is to get the hardy boards on, and then we're going to be grading it a little more. We're going to make a pressure treated frame that we'll be filling in, and we're going to be putting rows of on 12-inch centers or so of 2x6 that will be raised above the ground about 2 inches, and that allows us to pile our wood on there, and it gives us a nice level surfaces. But most importantly, it allows the air to get underneath the wood, and this helps keep the wood nice and dry, or helps to dry it out as well. And we're leaving pretty much everything else open, which allows it to dry, but it also allows it doesn't give a home for some of these animals to want to live in if it was more closed in. So I'll show you around the back of it. The roof line's real nice, and we're going to be just putting asphalt shingles on it, and put a tar paper water and ice shield on there. And the back, it's going to look nice for the neighbors are going to see this. You know, you want to take in consideration when you're building stuff for the people that, even though you're not going to see it, makes for better neighbors. You do a nice job, and it gives them something nice to look at instead of not worrying about them. It's probably appreciated by them. So with the posts in the middle, it's going to be nice. We're going to have 2 panels of the hardy board. We'll be putting eaves trough, and so if you look up in this peak, show you here, zoom in. So we're going to be matching that for our side here. Up in our roof, we're going to do the same thing. And over here, you're probably getting dizzy. Down here, we're gonna have it probably hang past there about 6 inches, and that way it will cover the ends of the eaves trough. We're gonna put a trough on the front and then a downspout diverting the water to the back. Otherwise, you'll have a big line, that's a groove that will get worn in there from the water constantly dripping. So the way that the shed is designed, it should be keeping most of the water out. And if we do run into problems, we talked about maybe putting a pair of gates on the front just to block some of that rain. But the way the wind blows here, because we're close to if I show you over here, it's what a beautiful property. We're basically, the ocean's right there. I might have to walk a little bit over. So there it is. The ocean's there. So the way that the wind's always blowing, it seems the way that we chose it to face is hopefully keep the rain out the most. And there it is. So the next almost maybe another day or two on this, we'll be just doing like I said, the roofing, the eaves troughs, and put the fascia, which will be like up in this garage here, or not the fascia, sorry, just a decorative. And for that, it's like we're choose to use this it's like a composite material as well, low maintenance, and it'll help tie in the garage and the house to this project. So I hope you like what I've been doing and get some ideas from it. Feel free to leave a post, and we'll show you what it's like when it's finished. All right.